Chris Marlowe back with Paul Sunderland, getting ready for our double final. Karch Kiraly, Kent Steffes, St-John Smith, and Randy Stoklos. Smith and Stoklos winning the final 16-14 after being ahead 14-10 and shanking 3 or 4 balls out of bounds. Double final here in San Diego. Clock under 4 minutes. Smith, yes, chisels one down the line under the pits of Kent Steffes.
Randy Stoklos coming back to serve on the Pacific Palisades, California.
So Stoklos trying to find that husband and wife here. It looks like Karch and Kent are standing closer together.
A little bit closer together, not leaving so much room deep middle.
They like each other. Steffes got it through. Off-speed tap.
Side out.
And a side out or possession.
1-0 score.
Now Steffes going to move back to the right side. Just hit one out of bounds from the left. Let's see what he does here. That's good serve. Stoklos handles it, though. Got a good set. And right to Steffes. He guessed correctly. Can he put it away? Not yet. Stoklos. And Stokey can't put it away. Set was a little low. And Karch and Kent get the first side change and go over 2-0.
Changing sides, but no delay here. Play is continuous as in a tennis tiebreaker. The teams just change sides.
Fans chanting side out. Smith Stoklos. They've become the crowd favorites. Smith. Another dig by Steffes. Scooping it up. And beating it down is Kent. 3-0.
Steffes may not have played that well offensively at the beginning of this match, but he's playing some very, very good defense, something that is very overlooked. In a 6'5" frame, you just don't expect him to be covering the court and controlling the ball so well.
Getting some points on Smith now. Let's see if they go right back to him. 3-0.
Steffes now with 12 digs. Smith with 12 digs.
Another serve to Smith.
Right set.
Karch can't get that one. Nice cut. Smith and Stoklos better get that 1-4 change or that 1-3 change. They're going to be in deep, deep trouble. Stoklos waiting for the call.
On the good side for one more score. And you're right, they do need the 1-3 side change with Kiraly and Steffes going back over to the good side. The key has been the defensive Smith. Stoklos been blocking well.
Steffes. Off Randy and into the open area. So a good side out for Karch and Kent. They'll have the ball leading 3-0.
Kiraly setting the ball a little bit higher to Kent Steffes, giving him more time and also giving himself time to make the good direction call offensively. That time line or over Stoklos.
Good pop by Stokey. Punching it right through Kent once again. Little letdown for Smith and Stoklos after winning that, that jazzy.
No, Kiraly and Steffes have just been making the plays. The level of play has been very, very good. Give Kiraly and Steffes their credit. I think Smith and Stoklos hungry to win this game.
I'm going to try Karch for a few minutes here. And Karch does what he does best. Buries it. So Kiraly gets a kill. And he'll stay at the net to block this time. 16-7-4. And a couple of spiker coverages that don't show up. Both teams taking the time now. 3-0, Kiraly and Steffes. Look at that gap. Nice pass. Stoklos puts it away with authority.
It must hurt him every time Randy Stoklos swings at the ball. He's got that chronic shoulder problem, but it has not slowed him down.
Three minutes and 1 second to play. Kent And he tips it off Stoklos out of bounds. So Kent and Karch get the ball again.
Steffes is now in a good passing groove. He's passing the ball better. He struggled for 2/3 of the first game to 15. Now he appears to be in a good groove.
25 kills. He and Stokey battling. Oh, and Karch aces the line, 4-0. So KK with the ace, and a score 6. Chris Marlowe back with Paul Sunderland. The Miller Lite San Diego Open. Cry and Steffes have opened it up 4-0 here in the double final. Some other finishers, Adam Johnson and Ricky Luty's their best finish of the summer so far. In 4th, Brent Frohoff and Mike Whitmarsh finished in 5th. The other team in 5th, I'll make that 7th, Larry Meir and Eric Wirtz. They were 2nd a week ago. Mike Dodd, Tim Hovland, one of the finishing teams in 9th place. Also in 9th, Rudy Dvorak and Craig Moodhart. Troy Tanner, Dan Verbalovich. Tanner on the mend after spraining his ankle last week. Scott Akatubby, Tim Walmer in 13th. Ack and Walmer, Leif Hansen, Eric Boyle dropping to 13th this week after playing so well last week. Friedrichsen and Clark also in 13th. Smith and Jantz in 17th. That's Andrew. Doug Faust and Robert Chavez in 17th. And now back to the action. Smith and Stoklos have to make something happen right now. Now Karch and Kent have been known to give up the big lead. We've seen it a couple times this summer, leading in the final 9-6. They gave up a pile. Smith and Stoklos came back. But right now, let's see what Smith and Stoklos can do. They only have 2 minutes and 49 seconds to work their magic. Oh, very close. Long. Yeah.
Going for the ace. There's 2 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for Smith and Stoklos to come back.
Yes. Steffes. And he hits it out of bounds. So a couple of long jump serves. That's where you want to get it back in that deep quadrant of the court. Aces.
Both teams a pretty good ratio.
Yep. Not bad at all.
Aces to errors, 2-1, pretty good.
Steffes bops it. Stoklos, I don't think he can get there unless he can fly. He tries.
He can fly.
He got up there.
Has too much company over there.
That's why they put up those banners around the courts these days, is to try to discourage the players from leaping into the crowd, where you get hurt on beach chairs and bottles and cans and
TV cameras.
Yes, the whole works. Karai to serve, leading 4-0. That's out. So jump serving is going down the tube.
I'll tell you, Karai and Steffes, though, both going for the kill right now. Both of them trying to serve aces to end this thing. They feel the momentum. They feel that they have Smith and Stoklos now, and they want to give them a kick.
Smith and Stokey need a point. Smith, pretty good dig. Stoklos, low set, but Smith does. Nice work with that baby.
Lots of time. Smith and Stoklos are never going to go away. When you've got them down, you have to put them away.
Smith is looking for that line shot of Steffes.
Yeah.
He's leaning that way most of the time. Cut is wide open here. They'll go Karch. Smith dug it, but it's going out of bounds. They give the kill to Karch. Two minutes and 20 seconds to go in this tournament. 4-1 Karch and Kent. Nobody in hole. Smith pounding on Karch. Karch will make that dig a lot of times. He retreats with his hands up.
I'll tell you, Smith may have an injured quadricep on the right and a calf on the left, but there's nothing wrong with his shoulder. He is hitting the ball very, very hard right now.
1 serving 4. 2:13 to go. Off Stoklos goes Karch.
Don't Karai and Steffes look much smoother siding out to you now than they did midway through the game to 15 in this final? They were scattergun all over the court receiving serve. Now they look very smooth.
Ron Von Hagen used to call it a spell. I would get in a spell passing. Well, Karai and Steffes had a couple of those. So did Smith and Stoklos, but both teams evened out here. Popping hard, Randy Stoklos. Let's update you on the Killaloo Kill Award right now.
Stoklos now with 26 kills. Steffes with 27. It is
battling it out for that
neck
$500.
and neck.
4-1, we dip under 2 minutes. Smith with it in. Stoklos turning. Karch turning. Big play. Oh, and Steffes hits it into the net. Smith and Stoklos get another point.
Right back in it. Now Smith and Stoklos are putting some pressure on Kirian Steffes. Coming from another dig by St. John Smith. This is great play by Kirian Steffes, feeling confident, going for the tough shot, hits it into the top of the tape.
Moments ago, it was 4-0. Now it is 2 serving 4 as Smith and Stoklos trying to come back. Steffes tapping, and Smith can't get there, leaving the line open that time. So side out to Steffes, doing a lot of work today.
Okay, if we were to chart it, I think that Kent Steffes right now is hitting about 70% of his shots offensively down the line over Stoklos, and Smith is holding his ground, waiting cross court.
And line. Come on.
And it's hard. And it comes in the hard variety off the bat of Stoklos.
Great play. Smith covering himself. And Randy Stoklos taking advantage quickly. Karch with a good block. Just cannot block the ball down. And Stoklos going at Steffes.
4-2. Kirian Steffes leading. Off. Smith could be there. He is. Shovel to Stokey. Oh, and they're going to call double contact. It topped off the net, and I think a good call by Greg Krause.
Yep.
It wasn't a driven ball by
Not a driven ball. Once it hits the top of the tape, the rules change if the ball is substantially slowed, and it is clearly by this play. Karch is there, off the fists, up into the T-shirt, double contact, and a good call.
29 to play. The Kings are within 1. Oh, and Smith wails one wide.
Boy, it is a ball game all over again. Kirian Steffes were in the lead 4-0. They went for a couple of aces. They missed them, and it gave Smith and Stoklos new life.
A double final here on Prime Network. Kirian Steffes, Smith and Stoklos, the 2 power teams in volleyball. Stoklos, and he pounds another one, going high heat, and Steffes can't get that one.
Steffes not feeling real good right now, blocking against Randy Stoklos. The only point-scoring opportunities that Kirian Steffes have had is when Karch, I think, has been blocking against Randy Stoklos.
1:22 to play. 4-3, Kirian Steffes, double final. Pretty good serve. Karch gobbled it up.
Trouble.
Stoklos, Smith! And Stokey tries to chicken it. Steffes is there. Stokey blocked. Karch tied up. What a turnaround.
What an unbelievable play by St. John Smith.
We're tied up and we're coming back. 4-4, minute 9 to play. Kirian Steffes, Smith, and Stoklos. How do you get to be the king of the beach, the all-time winningest player? Watch St. John Smith on this play.
Never give up. The ball is never down until it's in the sand, and Randy Stoklos gets a tough break at the top of the tape, and everybody thinks it's down except for St. John Smith. Makes the great save, keeps the ball in play, and then Stoklos does the rest with the stuff block. That turns it around right there. Stokey knows who made the play possible. St. John Smith with a tremendous save that helped tie the score at 4-4 for the side change.
The kings of the beach. Why are they the kings of the beach? Because they won the most tournaments last year, and the year before, and the year before. They've been in a slump. They're trying to come back. Only 3 out of the last 18 have they won. They haven't won since Phoenix over a month ago. And they're trying to, well, I guess it's an upset these days. They are trying to beat Kirian Steffes. A minute 9 to play, tied at 4. Stoklos with the serve. Playing to 7, double final if he just walked in. We're tied. When the clock runs out, we go to sudden death. Next point wins.
Good.
Steffes, blocked!
5 straight points for Smith and Stoklos.
Possibly the turning point of the summer as Smith and Stoklos try to grind their way back. They lead 5-4. Oh, and he serves it long. The adrenaline pumping through Stoklos. His pecs are pumping, his arms are veining and straining.
He was, in fact, pumped up on that play. Got to get yourself under control. Take a deep breath.
Minute 3 to play. Steffes. He'll try Smith. Smith. Steffes with a diving dig.
Steffes there.
The tie, yes! 5-5. We're coming back. We're still tied with 53 seconds to play. Back at the Miller Lite San Diego Open. Chris Marlowe and Paul Sunderland, Karai Steffes, Smith and Stoklos locked in a death struggle. A double final, 5-5, big 3, and 7/10 seconds left to go. Smith and Stoklos, we think, back on the good side. Smith, nobody up. He drills it at Karch.
Set is the key.
Smith digs Karch. Trying to save point here. Smith. No, not yet. Back to Stokey. Stokey. And he puts it away.
All the breaks going the way of Kirai and Steffes early in the game to 15. But now Smith and Stoklos turning things around just a little bit. Kirai has stumped Smith twice in a row. Both balls have gone right back to St. John Smith. Easy plays to make. And then Stoklos with a nice shot over Kirai.
Stoklos has been the more effective hitter for Smith-Stoklos' team in this particular one. Stokey now going up to the net. 5-5, 38.5 seconds to go. Karch. And Karch snaps it hard down the line, side out.
This is the best final of the summer by far. Fort Myers went to sudden death, but
and Honolulu wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad either, but this one right there.
Smith taking his time. Of course, people only remember the endings. Yeah, Smith and Stoklos trying to win again.
I'm just thinking there have been just so many spectacular plays in this final. St. John Smith with his defense. Randy Stoklos played extremely well. Karch has been solid throughout. Steffes struggled early, but kept his team in the match with his defense.
Steffes positioned at the net. 33 seconds to play, 5-5.
Easy serve to Stoklos.
Right to Stokey. Hits it, blocked! Steffes gives Kirai and Steffes point number 6.
Kirai coming to the net to his young partner, demanding one more. What does Steffes do differently? He just gets up. Stoklos hit that ball right into him. Kent really didn't move his hands all that much.
6-5. Karch and Kent.
Not going for the ace.
Still working on Stokey. Just got blocked. What will he do? He'll tap it down the line. And Smith-Stoklos fans come unglued. 22 and 1/10 of a second left to play on the clock. Smith and Stoklos need to tie it up if they can.
Watch Stoklos go to Steffes or up the middle, try to create the husband and wife.
And Stokey working on the line, saying, look, get it out of my way because I'm set for takeoff. Give me clearance. Sergeant Kent trying to prevent the husband and wife play. Stokey! Oh, this could be a point to tie it up. 18 seconds to play. Smith to tie.
Tight set.
Smith got it!
What a great serve by Randy Stoklos. When you've got to have it going hard cross court to Kirai.
6-6, playing to 7. 11 seconds to go. San Diego Open, you see the time, 11.8 seconds. We're playing to 7. Next point wins. Stoklos serving for the championship. 10 seconds to go. Steffes blocked. Kirai has it. 7 seconds to go. Kirai puts it away. With 4.5 seconds to play.
I'll tell you, luck is having as much to do with who wins this championship as anything else. That's a championship stuff block by Randy Stoklos, goes right to Karch Kirai.
As they say, luck is the residue of design. 6-6. Time should run out. Kirai and Steffes for the win. Stoklos has to side out for sudden death. Stoklos got it.
Sudden death. No time on the clock. Next point wins no matter what.
All right, we'll take a timeout. Stay with us. It's been great. It might even get better. Sudden death coming up.
What are your chances of winning the USA Championships this year?
I'd say if my partner plays halfway decent, we should win.
There's a lot of competition this year.
You mean Smith Stoklos?
You know, we hear that Adam Johnson has the best jump serve on the beach.
Who?
What about Ludy's? He's an animal at the net.
I've seen him up there once.
Stevenson's defense looks better than ever.
Hey, you can't dig what you can't see.
Hog, there's a rumor that both Ludy's and Johnson are now reading Volleyball Monthly. Any comment?
They're what?
When you read Volleyball Monthly, you've got an edge on the competition. With exciting color photos, up-to-the-minute Olympic coverage, and training tips from the game's top players.
Who told Johnson and Ludy's about Volleyball Monthly? I've been reading it for 10 years. This press conference is over.
Get 1 year of Volleyball Monthly for the special anniversary price of just $18 and save $15 off the newsstand price. Full free for your subscription today.
How much fun can you have in the sun? Get ready to spike, dig, and dive as the world's fastest growing sport is now the season's hottest home video. Take home the action and the excitement of AVP Pro Beach Volleyball, the Association of Volleyball Professionals' first official home video. This exclusive offer is only $12.95 and available only by calling 1-800-94-SPIKE. The summer's hottest action is just a phone call away.
Karts Karai and Kent Steffes will serve. Smith and Stoklos will receive. 6-6 is the score. Smith and Stoklos talking about it. I don't know why they're on that side. One team gets served.
They did this at the beginning of the game to 7. Karai and Steffes are serving from the good side.
We think. Maybe there's something we don't know. Smith and Stoklos, Karai and Steffes. Next point wins.
Tight set right off the bat, and Stoklos goes over the top.
Beautiful shot for Stoklos. Smith and Stoklos now trying to put one away. They haven't won since Phoenix. As Big Randy walks back up to the net. What a comeback this would be for the championship.
Not a good pass.
Steffes puts it away. Clock is not a factor here except for a side change. Steffes to serve. We're in sudden death. Next point wins.
Good.
Smith digs it out. Bad play here. Steffes for the win.
First chance to end it.
And he does! What a great match. Karch and Kent, 3 in a row, but the Kings made them sweat for it.
Volleyball, the insider's magazine for those who live to play. In the sand, in the air, in your face. You get it all in...
Killer Loop Sunglasses by Bausch & Lomb, the official sunglasses of the AVP, is pleased to present this week's Killer Loop Kill Award. This week's Killer Loop Kill Award goes to, yes, Stoko. For the first time this year, 34 kills. Randy Stoklos will receive $500 from Bausch & Lomb for his killer performance. It was a thriller in San Diego. 16-14 Smith and Stoklos, but then Karai and Steffes 7-6. Karai and Steffes win their 3rd in a row, 4 out of 5. And first, I've got to ask you, Paul Sunderland, did Smith and Stoklos make the wrong choice in sudden death, taking the wrong side?
Well, we thought so,
Yeah.
but I asked Kent Steffes that right after the match, and he said, Paul, with the grandstands and the huge crowd on hand here today, there was no wind down on the court, and he did not perceive a good side versus bad side. Didn't think it was that much of an issue.
Smith and Stoklos trying to get back in the winner's circle. 0 for May. Does this establish Kent and Karch as the team to beat?
Oh, absolutely. They're the #1 seed. They've won 4 out of 5. They are the team to beat. But Smith and Stoklos back in the mix. They come out of this tournament with renewed confidence.
Tremendous performance for the Kings of the Beach. Now let's get to the Miller Lite Grand Prix. Kent Steffes running away with it right now. He is the #1 man in pro beach volleyball.
By light years. Everybody's going to be chasing.